Hi, I'm Brian Wade. As a fitness professional for the last 10 years, I've had the opportunity to train celebrities, professional athletes, and plenty of everyday hardworking individuals just like you. Now, if there's one thing I know about fitness, it's how tough it can be to work your abs. But I also know at the cornerstone of any great training program are your abdominals, which is why I've been asked to participate in this series of pretty compelling demonstrations. Now, we've asked a panel of reviewers, everyday hardworking individuals just like you, to take part in this test, to compare different abdominal exercise products, tell us what they liked and what they didn't. The ground rules, just one. They had to be totally honest. Now, what you see and what they say just might surprise us. Let's get started. We brought you here today because we're going to be comparing different abdominal products, okay?
Great. Honestly, it just looks a little complicated to put together.
My mechanical skills, I'm not sure, are up to the task here. I think I'd like to have something that's a little more pre-assembled.
It's pretty bulky.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and take this off here and see what we have. Okay.
It's not put together.
Right. First problem.
I'm going to have to read the instructions, aren't I?
It's going to come to you when you order it. This is how it'll appear at your doorstep.
A lot of stuff.
So there's definitely setup time involved with this product, wouldn't you say?
Looks like a couple hours worth.
This is definitely not a product that you can pull out of the box and just start using, is it?
Right, no, not at all.
I haven't the first clue how to put it together.
So this is a bit intimidating for you.
Yes, it is.
What you're saying is that when looking for an abdominal product, you want something that's ready to go right out of the box.
I don't want to build my own. I want it to come to me ready to go.
Got a pamphlet.
Yeah, I don't see instructions yet on how to put it together.
Okay.
No, seriously, really?
Well, thank God you do not have to put one together. We have taken the liberty of doing that for you. Let's go try it out.
All
what do you
right,
say?
let's go.
All right, come with me. First impressions, tell me what you think.
It's scaring me a little bit. I'm not seeing a very sturdy piece of equipment here. I'm seeing something that looks a little cobbled together, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with it.
First impressions, right off the bat, just by looking at it.
It's big.
Right. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I'm in
Steve?
an apartment. That's the only thing as far as like practicality. It's
Right. Some of you need a dedicated space for it.
right.
Can you give me your first impressions once you've handled the belt now?
It's a little awkward.
Okay.
Is this supposed to be hanging?
Feels pretty light. The controller's scaring me a little bit. It looks
Big and bulky.
It looks a little bulky. It looks like there's a lot going on here, so I'm curious to see how that all is going to play out.
Would you have space for this in your house?
I would have to make room for it.
Would you want this sitting out when friends or family was coming over?
No.
Okay. Does it look like a well-made product?
Well, there are cords, or I'm guessing those are like
Those are the wires.
wires.
Yeah.
The wires are showing there, so.
I live in kind of a small house. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it.
So for the most part, you would probably have to have a dedicated space for this.
I could probably find some space for it.
Okay.
Maybe move the coffee table.
I wouldn't really want it in my bedroom either, so
I don't know if I could slide it under a bed or not. Not sure about that option.
So you might have to have a dedicated space for this piece of equipment.
Yeah, if it's going to stay like this, yeah.
Okay.
And it's very, it looks like someone could totally get caught on this and trip on it, so.
Well, let's give it a try.
it's a little awkward. The remote's so big that my arm can't rest in my side, so that's a little weird. It's already driving me crazy.
I don't really feel my abs yet.
Where are you feeling it the most?
In my legs.
Yeah? Yeah, how does that feel?
Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to be working my legs, but
You're supposed to be working your abs right now. Are you feeling it in your abs at all?
No, I think I feel more stress in my lower back.
Are you feeling it in your abdominals, Amy?
Feeling it in my hips right now.
Okay. Are you really having to work hard?
No, the spring is pushing me right up.
So it almost looks like you're doing just a normal crunch with the help of your arms.
Yeah, and that's an easy way to cheat, too.
Okay, so you do feel like you're cheating, or you could cheat with your arms?
Easily, yeah.
Good. Are you just rocking right now?
Yes.
No
I'm not
ab
really
use
doing
whatsoever.
Well, because the springs are pushing me forward, so there's no resistance really up on the way up or down.
Is it like a contraction, or is it just a pulse?
No, it's almost like it's just sort of punching me in the gut.
Feels like I'm getting poked
Okay.
over and over, and boom, boom, boom. I really don't think it's contracting. Honestly, it doesn't feel good at all.
Now, you feel it anywhere else other than your abs? Or is it pretty focused there?
It's pretty focused, just it's a little uncomfortable on my neck.
Are you able to crunch at the top there and feeling it in your abdominals?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay. So you're really having to focus to get a
I'm
crunch
really
in your
having to
abdominals.
focus on my abs.
Okay, great. Okay. Let's go ahead and crank it up and see if the strength training program works any different or better than the resistance training.
No, not really. This is more of a stinging as opposed to a poking.
Kim, turn it off.
Okay.
Turn it off. Stinging or poking are neither of the things we're trying to achieve here.
Woo.
The only thing I'm feeling is terror that it's about to collapse under my feet, and I'm trying to keep my balance, and I'm not feeling like I'm getting any sort of significant work out of this.
Okay. Can you turn to the side and work your obliques? Give that a try.
It's going to be a little awkward. It's just a little uncomfortable. I mean, it doesn't really, it's not suited for that, really.
Not like a normal sit-up or contraction at all.
It doesn't feel like a sit-up. It doesn't feel like any abdominal exercise I've ever done.
There's no build-up. There's no hold of the contraction. It's just pulsing his abs.
It's like an attack.
Okay, great.
Really
Does that
strange.
feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, it feels really bizarre.
Okay, so it's just pulsing your abdomen. Let's go ahead and crank that back down.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Let me tell you a little something about this product. 0 clinical trials to back it up.
Oh, there you go.
Would that influence your decision in purchasing this product?
Well, yeah, it's like you'd want to know that it actually works before you buy it.
Would it surprise you to learn that there are 0 clinical trials to back up its safety and effectiveness?
No.
Right, absolutely not. This machine is backed up by 0 clinical trials. Would that surprise you at all?
Not a bit.
Okay. Let's go try a product that's going to focus everything on your abdominals.
Let's do it.
Let's try the Flex Belt.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to move on to our next product now.
Okay.
The Flex Belt.
Okay.
Now, I'm so excited about this product, I can't even tell you. When you order the Flex Belt, within 5 to 7 days, it's going to show up at your door. And this is how it comes right out of the box. You charge the remote, put it on, and you are ready to start flexing your way to great abs.
Okay, well,
Okay.
no gigantic eyesore in the living room.
No gigantic eyesore in the
Okay.
living room. It's portable, it's
Like
light,
it
you can
already.
use it anywhere.
It looks comfortable, looks easy. Yeah, it looks like it would probably be pretty simple to get moving.
So why don't we give the Flex Belt a try?
Okay.
We've already put one together for you.
Let's do it. Just wrap it.
Just wrap it around.
Okay.
Nice and simple. Great. Now, first impressions of the Flex Belt before you even get started.
Piece of cake.
Here we go. Pretty easy to put on.
A little Velcro hold in the back, and it looks like we're good to go.
Okay, and the remote looks like 21st century.
As opposed to
As opposed to what we had
old
on the
giant
other-
cell phone.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just firing it up.
Arrow up.
And just
Okay.
arrow up.
Now I'm starting to feel some sensation in my
I
abs.
can already see it starting
Really?
to contract your abs right there.
Okay.
There we go.
That's a great sensation.
Now, folks at home, it is pulling her abdominals in along with her obliques. It's holding that crunch for about 2 seconds and then it's slowly releasing them.
It feels like a very intense muscle contraction. I would say it feels like a crunch, except it doesn't have the downside of the crunch, which is that you're putting stress on your neck, stress on your back. It's just all focused on the abs.
Are you feeling it in your obliques as well?
I am. I'm feeling it in my obliques and all up and down the abdominal muscle here.
Now, it ramps up, slowly holds a contraction, and then slowly releases. Just like a normal crunch would do at the gym.
I can see my own abs working, so that's like, I like that I can actually see it work.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good.
It's really intense. It's a great feeling, too, because it's like that feeling you get when you're at your, 100th rep, when you're doing sit-ups normally.
Right.
And you're finally feeling that intense, contraction. This is right off the bat, you're feeling it.
It feels like you're doing a rep on a machine. It feels
Fantastic.
Feel that range of motion.
Do you think that you would see significant results using this on a daily basis?
Absolutely. I can't imagine how I wouldn't, because even just now, with the contractions that are coming, I feel it working. Mm-hmm. So I don't see how you wouldn't see results. I like how it just sort of dissipates too.
Right. It's not jarring.
Exactly.
It feels very natural. I feel like I am doing either real deep crunches or I'm using a piece of equipment at the gym doing very, very difficult abdominal work.
So you would say you could do this anytime, anywhere?
Oh, absolutely.
Personally, it would work out great because I have a lot of cardio that I do throughout the week. I have weight training that I do, and my abs is something that I don't often take the time to do. So this is absolutely something that would fit in beautifully to my program.
No, I could put this on when I wake up in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. I could wear it at work. That would actually be great because I sit at a desk.
I'm going to feel that tomorrow. that is like a genuine exercise.
And for a 20, 30, 40-minute time period, it is dedicated work just on your abdominal muscles.
But I'm not tied to a gym for the period.
Theoretically, I could put it on and leave the house. And
You don't
walk the
have to
dog.
go to the gym
No.
to dedicate time to your abs.
Yeah, no, I could have it on under a t-shirt and be doing whatever it is I was going to do that day and no one would ever see it.
It's obviously very compact.
Right.
The controller is very small, just tucks right away.
makes it pretty easy to get your ab workout in every day, doesn't it?
Doesn't have to interfere with my day at all.
What if I told you that the Flex Belt is the first product of its kind to gain FDA clearance for strengthening and toning the abdominal muscles?
I would say you just impressed me. That's pretty cool.
What if I also told you that it gained that FDA clearance through clinical trials that proved its safety and effectiveness?
That's incredible.
Would that make you feel a little more secure with your purchase?
Absolutely, yes.
If you want to know, they've already tested it out and that actually works. The other ones that they don't, it's like, well, what am I, the guinea pig then?
No, it's huge. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there who want my money, and they're making some pretty wild claims about what their product will do. I really want some independent verification before I lay down my hard-earned cash.
Great. Well, the Flex Belt has plenty of clinical trials to back it up. Would it help to know that the Flex Belt has a 2-year warranty?
Absolutely. When I put a piece of exercise equipment to use, I put it to pretty hard use. So I want to make sure that there's something standing behind it.
Folks at home, no matter how you compare it, the Flex Belt's going to come out the winner every time. It's easy, safe, effective. You can bring it with you anywhere, do it anytime, backed up by clinical trials. It's FDA cleared for firming, strengthening, and toning the abdominals. Give it a try. We know you're going to love it. We encourage you to feel the power of the Flex. I'm Brian Wade. Thank you so much for joining us.
Tone it, tighten it, firm it, strengthen it. Feel the power of the Flex. The Flex Belt, the ultimate workout for abs.